Well, it's certainly not every day that you hear of a mother become a NICU nurse. Well, after her baby was delivered 13 weeks early, a Cumberland County woman's experience and relationship with doctors and nurses influenced her to become one.
Fox 33's Lindsay Barnett has the woman's experience and how the relationship with doctors and nurses influenced her.
Holly Archambault of Enola was 27 weeks pregnant when she woke up one morning and saw blood. The drive to the hospital, terrifying.
I kept thinking, I'm not gonna hear her heartbeat when we get there. She's gone, I lost her.
Hooked up to monitors at the hospital, Holly heard the heartbeat. She didn't know, but she was in labor. In fact, Holly had been for a week. She had a placental abruption, where the placenta separates from the uterus before delivery. 4 days later, baby Peyton, born 13 weeks early, just 2 pounds, 2 ounces.
I'm watching what she's doing, growing every day, and essentially a miracle. She's 2 pounds and she's fighting to live every day. And I'm like, I want to take care of those babies and I want to work with those women.
Holly, a cardiovascular nurse before Peyton was born, watching doctors and nurses work so well together, she was inspired. Then for Holly, 9 months later, not a new baby, but a new career, working in the neonatal intensive care unit.
I wanted someone to look at me and say, hey, this is what my preemie looked like when she was born. This is what she looks like now, and it's going to be okay.
She can now relate to that mom and not only speak from the clinical perspective, but it's a more personal level that she can connect with that mom on.
Peyton is now 3 years old, and she loves to
She doesn't have any issues with her heart, no issues with her lungs, no issues with her eyes. We dodged a lot of bullets and she ended up really great.
Peyton also knows she was very tiny. And Peyton says, NICU was where she spent the first 98 days of her life, having several alarms go off, extending her stay, and that's where Holly can relate.
When they're, crying and their baby can't go home yet, and I'm sitting there talking to them and I'm like, listen, I was there, I get it. Like, I know it feels frustrating, and we call it the NICU roller coaster. There's ups and downs and you never know what's gonna come next. So I feel like I have a little bit of a special connection with them.
But it's not just helping other moms. It builds relationships with her coworkers and helps them understand on a personal level.
UPMC Pinnacle Harrisburg's NICU is just such a special and unique place to work. And Holly is just one example of the uniqueness and the inspiration that we have inside the walls of our unit.
I love my job. I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
I love you. I love you.
Holly says preemies are definitely a special kind of toddler, and she wouldn't have it any other way. In Harrisburg, Lindsay Barnett.